Welcome back to my channel, everyone. A little while back, Nick, the Booksmith, put out a challenge. And I decided for the first time to participate in a challenge. She gave us 4 things to work with, one being glue, and I chose the Fabrifix. The next thing was a cutting utensil, and I chose my little scissors. We needed a needle and something to sew our signatures in with, and I chose the seam binding and this large needle, and coffee stained paper. And then she gave us a choice of 4 additional things. I chose Tim Holtz Distress Ink in Walnut Stain. And instead of a pen or pencil, I chose this script stamp. And then for my journal cover, I chose a file folder. And this was the file folder I chose. I'm going to turn this on. Whoa. There, that glare was too bad. This is the file folder I chose. And then I also chose a 12 by 12 sheet of Blue Fern Studio scrapbook paper. Let's see, we'll turn this back on again. And this is the one I chose. And this is my journal. I cut the file folder down to 9 by 6, I believe, and I sewed the signature in with the seam binding, and then the extended tails of the seam binding I used as a closure. And let me see if I can bring this in a little closer. There we go. Okay. This edge of the file folder I folded in and made a pocket, and I decorated it with pieces torn from the scrapbook paper, and inside the pocket I just folded up a piece of coffee stained paper that can be used for additional journaling. Here I created a collage from the scrapbook paper and made it into a corner pocket. I inked the edges and tore all the edges of these folded pieces, and here it says Tale of Treasures, which I took from this bottom strip of the scrapbook paper. And I used the script stamp to stamp on the coffee stained pages. I used a piece of the scrapbook paper as a tab for the little fold out. And here's another collage. Another collage that I used as a corner tuck for a folded piece of scrapbook paper. And a little flip up again. And here's a tuck spot at the top with another folded piece of coffee stain paper. And then here I have 2 partial pages, piece from the scrapbook paper, and here is a tuck spot, and another little flip up, there's a piece from the scrapbook paper, and inside in the center, this is a piece from the scrapbook paper. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, right here, this section right here, and I made a belly band of sorts with that. Tucked a piece of folded coffee stain paper in there, and inside I folded this up and made 2 pockets and tucked some folded coffee stain paper in there. And then on the back I made another belly band with a piece from the scrapbook paper. And then pieces that I used to decorate the pages. Here's a tuck spot on the bottom. I made a collage. And here's the 2 partial pages and stamping on the pages. And here's a side pocket with a coffee stained paper. And here's another piece from the strip on the bottom of the scrapbook paper. And here's a little flip up again, and a tuck spot. I made a collage, and another flip up, and then on the last page I made a side pocket and used a piece from the scrapbook paper to put in it, and on the back I glued some coffee stained paper so it could be journaled on, because this sheet is double-sided. And then in the back I also folded over the edge and tucked in another piece, a full sheet of coffee stained paper for added journaling. And then on the back I put a piece of the torn scrapbook paper and the product code from the bottom strip. So that is my journal in response to Nick's challenge. I hope you enjoyed watching, and please comment and subscribe. Thank you so much, and have a great day.